Hello, friend. Today we will study the chapter one about the plumbing connections. How to connect uh, the solar storage tank, the pump stations, and the collectors. So this video is about briefly introduction how to connect the storage tank, the pump station, and the solar collectors. This is for the split solar water heater system. Here is a drawing for the complete split solar water heater. Here is the solar storage tank. So I will introduce one by one. The first is you can see number one, two, three. This is the cold water inlet to the storage tank. So the first one, cold water inlet pipe. First one is gate valve, and the second one is the one-way no return valve. This valve is supplied with the storage tank. So when you install the one-way no return valve, pay attention to the arrow direction. The arrow direction of this valve should be the same as the cold water in to the storage tank. The arrow same direction as the cold water in to the storage tank. And it's the number three is the water pressure uh, limited valve. This is up to your requirement. If the cold water pressure is not high, this is the third number. The pressure limited valve is not required. So this is cooling inlet. Number four is the drain valve. This valve is especially for the maintenance. So if you maintain the storage tank, you have to drain some water, just to drain from the number four drain valve. Number five is the PT relief valve. The PT relief valve, this valve is equipped with, is supplied with this storage tank. So when the water in the storage tank reach 1 megapascal or the water temperature reach 99 centigrade, the PT valve will release the temperature and the water. So it's better have a copper drain pipe can drain the water directly. And the number seven is for the electric backup. The power is from the solar controller HR to the storage tank. Number eight is the T2, the bottom water temperature T2. Here is the sensor wire connect to the controller. And number nine is T3, the upper water temperature T3. This is a sensor wire. The probe, the probe is inserted into the sensor wire. And the 10 is the solar code out. For the storage tank, the hot water also always go up because the hot water density is low. It will go up, and the cold water is at the bottom. So when we circulate the water in the storage tank, when the pump station circulates the water between the storage tank and the collectors, so we always circulate from the storage tank bottom, the cold water circulate and to the flat panel, and from the bottom of the flat panel and heat it. Then from the hot outlet of the collector always uh, on the top outlet and return to the storage tank. So here, the solar collector uh, is secured here from the bottom cold water outlet from the pump station. Force the water circulate to the collector and through the collectors and return to the storage tank. For the solar water heater system, the temperature, the solar water heater, the system, the temperature is very high. Um, it can sometimes it can reach 105, 150 centigrade. Sometimes can reach like 200 centigrade, and the pressure of the solar collector circuit can reach 1 megapascal. So it is very high temperature and also high pressure. So the pipes for the circuit is better to use the copper pipe or at least the stainless steel pipe. Uh, Please don't use the sorry, the pipe for the solar collector circuit is better. The copper pipe and the stainless steel pipe. Please don't use the plastic pipe because it can't withstand the high temperature and the high pressure. If you use the plastic pipe, maybe the pipe will fail and damage your properties. So the water will go, cold water will from the bottom of the tank, secured by the pump station. Pump station we are used at Germany brand pump station, and it can show the temperature and the pressure. And here is has a pressure valve here, so it also can release the pressure. And between the solar collectors, we are use the brass compression fittings for the solar collectors. So you can see the compression nut and the brass fitting olive here. So for the collectors, we are use the compression fitting to connect each other. And uh, this is the inner plug. And at the hot water outlet of the collectors, we are used like the first is the sensor wear to detect. This is a sensor probe for T1, detect the hot water of the solar collectors. T1 is for the collector temperature. Here is also actually there is a sensor wear inside, and then is air exhaust valve. Uh, Here it can exhaust air in the solar collector circuit. So sometimes if there is air inside, it will have air block. It will have influence on the power station efficiency. So we have a exhaust valve here. And here, this is a one-way no return valve. And then the hot water, the cold water circulate to collector and heat by the solar panel, and hot water uh, return to the storage tank from here to here. So this is the collector circulate. So uh, we have to use the copper pipe or at least the stainless steel pipe for the collector circulation. and all the pipe and also the valve, we should use the insulation for the pipe. The thickness of the insulation at least 13 millimeter. We should have do a good insulation for all the pipes. Uh, and then is when the hot water is full of the tank. This tank is full of the hot water. Then you can use it. So in the solar controller manual, I also will introduce the hot water return functions. So here is the theory of the hot water return functions. So you can see the hot water will be used by the fixture 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can use the additional 1 unit pump station and detect the hot water return the pipe temperature. So when the temperature is not hot enough, the power station will work and force the water to circulate and return to the storage tank and maintain the hot water pipe at like 45 centigrade. So this is a brief introduction of the uh, split solar water heater plumbing connections. If you have any questions, you can send me by email.